Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another video. My name is Tom, and thank you so much for joining me here on the channel today. Well, the day has come that I am now working on my son's bedroom, packing it, decluttering it, sorting through stuff, getting rid of trash. I already got rid of a bunch of trash, but I figured kind of walk you through what's here. And we already did a walkthrough of the house, but now we're just going to focus on what's here. So let's start in this corner by the door over here. So obviously I have to take down some posters and I have no idea how to transport them. I'm going to see if I can just add them upside down to some of the artwork that's being taken down off the walls, like the piece that's hanging on the wall in the dining room. Might just put it on top of it. Maybe they can just pack it together with that. So that way I don't have to fold them or roll them up or anything like that, because, you know, his posters are pretty meticulous. This one's kind of interesting because it's got his face superimposed on Mario. So, kind of interesting, but I like that one. That one's definitely a keeper. But some of the other stuff might be trash. That Lego bag is trash there. He just liked the logo. But let's just go around the room real quick. So the lava lamp will be kept. This little organizer will be kept, although I'm not sure if I'm going to give that back to my son, because that might go great in the garage as an organizer. And all he has in there are Lego pieces. I know they're organized in his own way, but I'm pretty sure I can get him a different organizer that'll work a little bit better for him. I just need to be sure that all those drawers do exist, because there's some empty holes there. So maybe I am going to let him keep it if the drawers are missing. We got some books over here that are, parts of series that he likes, and, things like that. So I'm going to organize those, put them in a box. There's a sleeping bag there that's obviously going to go. A couple of toys here, some more drawers with Legos in them on top even. There's a Nerf gun there. And I don't know what that is, so I'm going to have to ask my ex what that is. I think that's one of her hair pieces for when you're washing your face or whatever. That's what my guess is. I don't know. I wouldn't be surprised. I took a bunch of stuff out of the closet and I put it right here. A couple more Lego toys here. This little toy truck. A box that's never been opened, and I think that has Legos in it, if I'm right. And then his boxes with art and his arts and crafts and stuff that he has done over the years. Moving on, we have some of his drawing pads. My son loves to draw, so I got him, notepads and stuff like that so he can draw. Those he left here accidentally, and those he asked me to bring him to Ohio. So I'm going to do just that. And a couple other things here. This is a medal holder. He did a couple of 5Ks when he was younger. So I'd like to find the medals, and I'd like to hang them up in his new room. The computer screen, obviously that's his. Little, video game cabinet here. Some binders with, I think there's some Pokemon cards in here. And this binder here has blank paper in it so that he can, take it with him on the road. He has a nice hard surface to draw on. So most of this stuff's going to go. I have to organize it. There is one of the clear drawers that goes into that organizer right there. So it's nice to know. But I have a feeling that some of the other drawers that are missing in there might be gone. So it is what it is. I'll just get another one. Over here, moving on, we have 2 drawers filled with Legos down here. And multiplication facts sheet. But there's some Legos here. And down there, there's Legos too. Can't really reach him. I'm sitting in this chair right now. And his chair is so low to the ground that my knees are like up here. It's very hard for me to get up. His little chest of drawers here, he's had those since he was born. It was a piece of furniture that was given to me, and it's been solid enough that it's been able to tackle my son's abuse. So we're just going to keep that. Maybe at some point refinish it, or maybe at some point just put it out on the curb and get him a new dresser that actually meets with a child's approval. But see, he stuck like stickers to it and stuff. And yeah. There's a TV up here. That's obviously going to go. More artwork up here. That little rocket that's up there, that's actually a black and white version of the Explorer 1 rocket that was the United States' answer to Russia's Sputnik. I got that from JPL while I worked there, so it was kind of nice. They were getting rid of it. I took it. Let's see. We got more posters. There isn't much over here on this wall. Fortunately, we end up over there. That little nightstand, he's going to keep that. He's going to have that for his bed. And hopefully I'll make that into an actual nightstand for him. And maybe that'll be his location for his books. I don't know. I have to figure that out. Underneath his bed, there's a Lego box that's on wheels. Fortunately, that's just going to get taped up. And I'm not going to disturb that because he has his order of operations when it comes to his Legos, and I don't want to disturb his flow. So that's going to go. There is a couple other things over there underneath the bed that I need to pull out, but I'll do that once I get the mattress off and stand it up against the wall and whatnot and get it ready to move. I also don't know how the movers are going to do it, if they're just going to wrap the bed up and stand it up, or if they're going to disassemble it. I don't know. They should just probably move it in one piece, I think. But that takes us back over here to the storage cubbies. It's this like stepped 3-tiered, for bins. There's like bin type drawers that you can put stuff into. He loves that because it's like a dumping ground for him. He can put stuff in it. The problem is there's not much organization to it, and the bins are huge. If they were smaller, then you could put like, smaller things in it. But those bins are probably like 5-gallon bins, and it's a trap. You open one up and you can't see the bottom of it, and there's so much stuff in there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to empty those bins all into boxes and just be done with it. I'll let him sort it out when he comes over to my house. And then just odds and ends of things sitting on top. I'm going to go through that. So it's not crazy. Like, he took a lot of stuff with him. And, I know he took a bunch of, stuffed animals with him. And at the same time, I told him, whatever you leave behind is going to be in your new bedroom wherever I move. He'll always have a bedroom. I told him, no matter where I go, no matter how old I am and how old he is, he will always have a room in my house to come to, until he buys his own house and starts his own family and whatnot. Even then, he'll have his own room, at least to a certain extent. It might not be, furnished the way it is here, but, he'll always have a guest room in my house. So if he comes visit, he'll have a place to stay without having the need to unfold the couch or whatever. So I already got one box packed up. My beef right now is with this tape because it's a brand new tape and it doesn't stick to cardboard because that tape keeps popping off. Every once in a while I hear it and then the lid pops up. So anyway, I'm going to get to this. This was a very short video, but I'm not going to bore you guys with actually sitting here packing stuff because that's tedious. I guess if you are interested in that, let me know down below, and I'll set up a camera and just you guys can watch me pack. Otherwise, I'll see you guys on the next one. Thanks so much for joining me, and take care. And until next time, I'll see you guys later. Bye-bye.